At the top, Nitish Kumar returns as Bihar CM, much weakened, at the mercy of a stronger BJP. So Nitish Kumar, he has become the CM of or the Chief Minister of Bihar again, and this time the BJP party is very strong because it is the center party, right? So because it's obviously stronger. The NDA has won a slender victory in Bihar, with the BJP displacing the JDU as the bigger party within it. Um, so the NDA party won the elections in Bihar, and and Nitish Kumar he's from that party, and he became the chief minister of Bihar. And BJP won over JDU. It did not win in the elections, but it won over JDU. As the bigger party within it. So because obviously BJP is a bigger party, and it won over JDU. The Hams and VIP with 4 seats each are both critical for the alliance to sustain its margin of 3 seats in the 243 strong assembly. And these parties, the Hams and the VIP, both of them got 4 seats each. Nitish Kumar is set for a fourth straight term as chief minister, this time at the mercy of the BJP. Um, um, so Nitish Kumar from the party NDA has become the chief minister of Bihar, and this is his fourth time becoming the chief minister of Bihar. This may be due to the mercy which is shown by the BJP party. His initial success in Bihar politics came from his ability to aggregate disparate communities on a promise of enhanced social justice and good governance. So why he has become these many times the chief minister of India? We can simply say that because he's talented, and if we need to say specifically, he exactly knows how to bring together various communities or parties or people or various locals to one point, and to focus on it and to promise that it will happen. Diminished as is, the fact that he survived is no mean feat, considering the popular anger against him that was unmistakable throughout the campaign. So there was a misconception. Going around in the elections. So it's it's very fascinating to see him even living, because of the anger hold against him, he would actually die. He faced the electorate with a battered image and a partner that made its own plan, and a partner's partner who queried the pitch for him. In the end, the victory of the NDA is considerably an outcome of the popularity of the Prime Minister. Why? If you think about it, why did the India party did not win? Why did the India party did win the elections, and not any other party like BJP, as it's a central party and it's much more powerful, even much more powerful during this period, because now the present Prime Minister of India is none other than the Mr. Narendra Modi, and he's from the party BJP. So the party BJP showed mercy on India. It seems like that. So that may be the reason why India has won. In the state and the BJP selection engineering, this victory flips the equation between Mr. Modi and Mr. Kumar. So this win of Mr. Kumar, it changes everything between Mr. Modi and Mr. Kumar, because before he won it, the situation would be different, and now it would be different. Now maybe both of them may be oppositions. This brings a new dynamic to the alliance, the consequently governance in Bihar. So yes, so this could bring about many changes, and consequently governance in Bihar. So it says that Mr. Nitish Kumar, he may again become the government of Bihar continuously, or he may not. We don't know. As the BJP waits for the opportune time to occupy the top post, it will want to keep Mr. Kumar on a tight leash. So before BJP shows no mercy and determines to go for the seat or the win adamantly, obviously it will defeat the party NDA and will get the seat. But the reason why it allowed NDA to win this time, it may be because it wanted to put it on a tight leash or in a tight situation, so that the BJP party could see how wise are its members and what could they do to prevent a situation. Therein lies a paradox of this victory for Mr. Kumar. And in a way, even that's why Mr. Nitish Kumar won this time. He was a trailblazer. He was a trailblazer in Bihar 20 years ago when he dictated terms to BJP, but has now been reduced to the status of a subordinate ally. So, Mr. Nitish Kumar, before he left BJP and joined NDU, he was just an he was just actually when he first joined BJP, he was a high party member, but after that he became a subordinate ally. So he left BJP and joined NDU and won the elections now. He may not easily reconcile to the new situation, and it's likely to formulate a strategy to deal with the BJP. And yes, he should now create a plan or create a strategy to deal with the problems which arise from the BJP's observation. Devoid of a strong governance agenda, the BJP campaign boasted about depriving Kashmir of its special status and an ongoing construction of the Ram Temple in Ayodhya. BJP, while it was manifesting or otherwise, it could also be promising some things for the next elections. But in this point which it spoke, it did not mention any development agenda. It did not mention any goal that it is trying to reach. It mentioned two things. It mentioned that we are the reason why Kashmir got special status, and also we are the reason why the Ram Temple is under construction. Is under construction in Ayodhya instead of a Muslim mosque. The BJP's surge in Bihar is clearly indicative of the continuing resonance of its Hindutva agenda. So it again says that the BJP surge in Bihar. Maybe before NDA is winning, BJP had an high potential in winning in the Bihar because of its Hindutva agenda. Because many people think that BJP supports Hindus. It is also a demonstration of its election management, as it came on top even as one of its allies at the center. The LJP successfully undermined another, the JDU. As the BJP pursues its next plan to capture power in Bihar, the state will witness new social realignments. So, as I said, now the present chief minister of Bihar is Mr. Nitish Kumar. So while he has time and he rules, BJP should create new plans and new strategies to deal so that it could gain power, or someone from the party BJP could win over Bihar and become the chief minister. The grand alliance of RJD, Congress and the left parties must put up a spirited fight, but they could not match the BJP in terms of resources and popularity. So it seems like that now there are many parties against BJP, but none of them could match with them, no matter how many they are, because BJP is very famous and it has many resources. The consolation for the RJD is that it is the single largest party even in defeat, and its leader Tejasvi Yadav, who began as an unsure leader, emerged as an authoritative one by the end of this election. So the one great thing about the party RJD or one very great thing is that the party's leader, Mr. Tejasvi Yadav, When he started, he was very young, and people thought that he wouldn't be such a great leader. But at the end of this election, he became a very great leader. But that is no guarantee of the path to power in Bihar. So just that he became a great leader does not mean that he for sure will become the next chief minister of Bihar. It all lies on what he does in this time. Also noteworthy is that the performance of CPI MLL and other left parties that boosted the alliance and all India mails Ittihadul Muslimin that spoiled its plans. That Prime Minister Modi can still win state elections in an indication that, in terms of ideology, organization, and leadership, a viable alternative to the BJP is still some distance away. So, if Modi wanted to win this election, he could have won it easily. But the reason why he didn't win is that he wanted to give NDA a chance and see what it does, and if possible, take something from it and practice it. So he may have some ideology and organization, because as we all know his leadership qualities, which are very great, and his strategies. Thank you.